to the Crown Spin, where it's all about the flow. We got the hottest podcast, no need to go slow. We're here to entertain, gonna let it all show. Get ready for the situation, straight from the get-go. We got the panel flowing, got the speakers on fire, talking about the topics that everyone desires. Crown family with the king, that's our empire. Tent is contenting, taking it higher. We bring the heat, we bring the vibe, we bring the energy. The Crown Family Podcast is where it all begins.
All right, can
Hello?
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So I don't know what's going on. I've been having technical difficulties all day, but I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
I have to switch to a different studio. So, how's everything going?
I'm doing well, man. Well, let me make sure I'm on Do Not Disturb. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. How about yourself, bro?
I'm doing well as well. So the PPP documentary. Thank you so much for being bold and standing on your truth and coming forward. Larry has been doing a lot behind the scenes for a while now. I think it's quite strange that all of the people that he has been getting to manipulate the accusations and target you in the media. How did you feel about everyone that was coming against you? Did you receive any threats?
Nah, no threats. I don't think they not even really built like that, to be honest. So I didn't anticipate receiving any threats. It was expected, to be honest. I kind of expected for people to respond, and in the way they did on his side, in his camp. He has a way of just manipulating people. I was around him for long enough. I know how this works, and yeah, man. I mean, it didn't bother me. I mean, it was one of those things that hearing my family been spoke about in a negative way. Of course, that was a little more difficult. I can take it. I'm a big boy. I can take it. But when you bring my family into it, it feels a little different for me. And so yeah, man. To answer your question, it was what it was. I expected it.
So in the documentary, you said that Larry Reid, the reason that his people, kind of defend him is because his doctrine is, a person who doesn't defend you while someone slanders you is your enemy also. You said that in the documentary, and then subsequently he posted that on his timeline on Instagram. Do you feel like Larry Reid is taunting you?
When you were explaining it and then you broke up. You said I said what in the documentary?
You said in the documentary that the reason that Larry Reid's people, defend him is because Larry Reid, he preaches, that a person who doesn't defend you while someone slanders you is your enemy also. After you said that in the documentary, he posted that on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel like he's taunting you?
Taunting me?
Yeah, or like poking fun at what you're saying. This whole time he's been saying you're.
So let me answer the first thing. Do I feel like he's taunting me? He could be. I mean, I don't pay attention to him, man. Like
I don't feel like you're on social media like that.
I'm not really, to be honest, man. Like I'm on it, just because I'm at what I do. Like I need to be on social media, but I'm not really active like that. I mean, social media is like it's smoke and mirrors, man. Like it's all robots at the end of the day.
Do you follow Larry Reid?
No, I haven't.
Still
I haven't
follow
followed
anybody from the church?
none of them. I haven't followed any of them in years. Years. I don't watch his content. None of that stuff. The only reason that he's come across my stories and things of that nature now is because of everything that's happening. But yeah, I don't pay attention to him, man. I don't pay attention to him. None of the gossip stuff. Like he's just not somebody that I'm even separate from all this. Like who the person that he is and who he's become is like not somebody I would even entertain. Like he's just a goofball to me. I mean, I'm just not interested at all, man.
Absolutely. Have you ever been attracted to Larry?
No, man.
No.
Like I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that.
I'm not gay. So I've never had an attraction to him. Like it was never that. And to speak to that whole obsession thing, I want to kind of give clarity on what he's doing. So if you listen to the documentary or the series rather, now I explain like my background as far as like not having my pops in my life, etc. Right, and so when I met these guys, they took on that role of being like a father figure, and so what he's doing is he's trying to make it seem like a little boy that wanted a dad was obsessed with her. That's essentially what he's doing. Like I was a little boy that wanted a dad, and he became that reflection of what a dad was, right? But he's now, because of the situation, describing it as an obsession. It wasn't that at all. It wasn't that at all. Man. It wasn't an obsession. It was. It's weird. It's even weird to hear it described as that, like from him. Like that's just weird. That's just weird. But no, this whole obsession thing is like what are you doing? Like it's just weird to hear. Oh, you went mute, bro. I can't hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I got you. Yeah.
Okay, on period. Yeah, I had to do some stuff behind the scenes because the audio was not audio, and so I'm back live. I mean, is there a reason that you decided not to be on camera today?
Well, yeah, I'm indisposed. Like I didn't realize I needed to be on camera. So probably not the most appropriate look right now to be on camera. Yeah, this is kind of a last minute thing. So
Okay, no worries. Thank you so much for coming. Also, okay. So, back to the questions. Okay, so you didn't. It seems as though you didn't realize what Larry had done until he cut you off. Or did he? Do you feel like he cut you off, or when he deleted you? Is that the feeling you got? Because he keeps
go ahead.
referring to this cutoff.
So this cutoff is a deflection. So I'm gonna explain that. So if you read the messages, in response to the text messages, he immediately that same day added me and my wife back as friends and started following us the same day in response to those messages. This cutoff that he's talking about is a deflection. He didn't cut us off. Like even now, like I still have the stuff that are in those messages. There are other things that he sent my wife, audio voice recordings of him, like trying to like mend the relationship, and this whole cutoff thing it's a deflection, bro. He didn't cut me off. Like it wasn't, and the idea of that, like this just shows you how much of an inflated sense of self he has. Like he feels like he had that much value in my life that I felt like he cut me off, and now I'm responding out of anger. When the reality is, I stopped communication. He didn't stop communication. When he moved to what was this? Oh, sorry, man. I'm sitting in my car, and a car was pulling up behind me, so I just had to pause for a second to make sure I was straight. All right, cool. So so this whole cutoff thing is something that he's just trying to use as a deflection. I stopped the communication. I stopped following him. I deleted his number. I deleted him off my friend list. I stopped following on Instagram. He followed me for 3 years. Secretly, he didn't know I saw it, but I saw him following me on Instagram from those messages that I sent when we were going back and forth in the text messages, up until I had my first conversation with Daryl Moore. Then when he sent me the cease and desist letter, is when he stopped following me. I noticed it that day, and it was in 2020. So from 2017 up until that day, he was still following me, but I wasn't following him.
So what stopped you from pursuing Larry criminally?
So at the time when I initially did the
Police report?
when I initially did the police report, I had to come to North Carolina to complete everything. I live in Atlanta, so I had to come to North Carolina to complete everything. And it was just the space I was in life. I had to pause and just focus on what I had going on in Atlanta. So I wasn't able to get to North Carolina as frequently as I would have liked to. But the guy's name was Hubbard. Hubbard was his name. And he still went on we had conversations over the phone, but I was never able to physically go and do a in-person interview. And so that was the only reason that it never went further than that, because they just halted. I halted, he halted, and that was just what it was. But and then I needed time to really process everything as well. Separate from the police report. When I finally realized everything that I had went through, I just needed just time to just process all of it, man. Just the thought of everything that happened That was a lot. Like to come into, and that may even come off kind of strange when you hear it that way. But like if you're familiar with mental manipulation when it comes to like the church world, I was under so much mental manipulation that I wasn't able to see what was playing to somebody that was outside of it. If somebody was to see it from an objective perspective, they would plainly see like this is what this is. But because I was so engulfed in the culture of what it was, needed to be removed from it to even see what was happening. And so when I finally saw everything for what it was, the black and white of everything, like that was a lot, man. That was a lot. And that's when I had to do the counseling, and that's a lot. That's really when my spiritual journey started in a different way. I had to just sit with myself for a minute because it was a lot. It was a lot. So
Absolutely. Somebody said something about why does the police report say the incident happened in 2018?
nah, I shouldn't say that. That's just when it was filed. So it can't say that it happened in 2018. It was just that's when it was filed. It shouldn't say that at all. That's not what it says. It's not even a matter of if it shouldn't
Yeah,
say
that part.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anyway, I'm out of the comments. Anyway, let's talk about the receipts, okay? Because Larry Reid has sent these receipts out to several content creators, but they don't have all of the text messages.
Yeah.
He edited the messages or something because there's a lot more that these other creators just missed. So I'm gonna read the text messages, and then I'm gonna because his number is in here, and I don't want him trying to strike or flag my content. I'm gonna read them for now. If anybody wants these texts, they'll be available via my Patreon. Okay, moderators, put the Patreon in the chat. If you guys want these messages. Okay. So this is via Instagram, correct? No, Facebook.
It was on Facebook, yeah.
Facebook from Larry G. Reid. Yes, it is. It says our relationship isn't the same because of life, but I still care about you and hope the best for you.